Hello, Kirk. I wanted to bring in and show you really quickly the two different deliverables that we talked about the other day. And first of all, I wanted to show you the point cloud. So this is um, a residence that we did in the Aptos area, and this one I did both in a point cloud for our millwork and casework, but then I also did a photo scan of the property too at this same state for the client, so that they had documentation. They didn't need to have all of this, the ability to take measurements and whatnot. But once you're in this spot here, let me turn off these green lines. These represent the connection between the scans, so I can turn those guys off. I can also turn off the scanner locations, but it's helpful for moving around inside. But so here you can see I can go and I can any surface. All of these. This is a photograph that is. Let me turn this guy off. This is a photograph, 360-degree dome photograph, like Google Earth, and the scanner takes from every one of these scan locations. It takes a 360-degree dome, which enables you to do this kind of stuff. But then also behind this photograph are the points, those 9.5 or 10 million points that were generated to create this scan. And then from that, I can go in here and I can take measurements. So this guy here, you can see how it's moving to whatever surface the majority of those points are on. So if I click there and then click over to there, it's going to give me dimensions. I click again and I can pull dimensions from anywhere in the point cloud. And so that's really valuable, but I think that's going to be overkill for what it is that you guys need. Let me turn that off. And I can also show you here, if we go into, this is something called True Slicer, and this is in the situation where you need to, well, once again, this is really overkill, but slice location, I can go through the whole point cloud at each floor. I can check level on stuff. There's guys that use this technology when they're pouring foundations. They can tell where concrete is flat or not flat, based on where the concrete guys can get on the stuff while it's still wet. And but anyway, it's this technology is really good for as-builts, and so that's one of the main things that we use it for. But once again, I believe that this is overkill for what it is that you guys need. So let me put this guy away and let's jump into this. So this is the same project, starting at the same place. So here we have the same 360-degree photograph, but what we have is we have the ability to jump into this. So you see these discs that are projected down onto the floor. So we can click on any one of those and go into that area. And so having this, you can see a light switch. You can see what's going to be in there behind. This guy was just prior to all their plumbing and stuff was in there. Fire sprinklers had just been put in, all the electrical, so they have really good data of where everything is. So I think that this is going to be adequate for what you guys need, and it's going to be much less expensive also. But once again, you can click on any of these dots and jump through into that room or that area, as long as the software sees that point. There's points outside the room, but we can't go to those. So let's get back outside the house. And then, so there's a spot back out there, so I can just click out there. So I'm back out into the front yard now. So you can see here we have, we're in, this is something they call a dollhouse, but the software, what it does is it creates a surface on everything, but it allows you to look inside. So like now we're looking down into each one of those rooms, and then we can go down in there. So now that we're back down inside the kitchen, it's showing you what's up on the ceiling. And so right now you can see down in this lower section, you'll have the control just like I'm doing right here, but see down here low, there's these are all of the sections. So if we go down to this is the downstairs. So that's a downstairs second kitchen. But it gives you, this is the second layer, and it shows you the staircase going up to the first layer. And now we're up in the main floor. And then if I click on that, then we're back to all. And it's grabbing the data from, because we did scans on the exterior, so it's showing you on a plane that it generates. And but let's go back. And it also generates a simple floor plan of each one of the rooms also, or each one of the floors. So we're back here in the in this main structure. But once again, because I did scan, or I did photo shots out here, we can click over to those. And jump to those areas. I think I did them. Yeah, I went up this staircase out here too. We're up on this back deck. So depending on what kind of data you want, if you want to go around I think the house there on Raycliff is at the end of the cul-de-sac there. We can go around the perimeter of that and then go inside also, so you have the ability to, so you have all the exterior data if you need that, or we can just go to the interior and do this kind of stuff. So you're going to have the ability to, once again, from a doorway to, you're going to know where all of your electrical and any plumbing and stuff like that is. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful. Get back out here. All right. So we'll talk. I think Valerie was putting together, she was working from the home office, and she was putting together the schedule, so you should be getting an update from her. But I just wanted to show you the difference between those two. Once again, this guy is going to give you all the documentation that you need from all of those different locations. This costs a lot less money. It's a lot less time for us to do the registration of that. But I think that the other is going to be overkill for the information that you guys are going to need. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful. I will talk to you soon. Take care.